number 2 of the Winter Showdown is ready to get underway. We got a little bit of a different format this weekend. We're gonna run a 2 heat race format. So we're gonna qualify. Qualifying is gonna line us up for our heat races. So wherever we finish in qualifying will line us up for our first heat race. So if we qualify really good, we'll start on the pole of our first heat race, and the second heat race will be fully inverted. So if we start on the pole of the first heat race, the second heat race will start 6th or something like that. So feeling super good, really excited to kick off another race here in Roseburg. We decided to come up run the Winter Showdown to get some practice in before the big race that they're holding here, which is the War in the Woods. So super excited to kick off this weekend. We got the 2-stroke back on for Roseburg this weekend. So I'm super excited about that. I'm just generally a lot more comfortable in the 2-stroke rather than the 4-stroke, just because I have many more laps in with the 2-stroke rather than a 4-stroke, like I said. So we're gonna roll out for qualifying up next. Well, qualifying is complete here in Roseburg. Qualified 16th quick out of 26 cars. Definitely not where we wanted to be. Luckily, qualifying doesn't really matter that much. They're running a 2 heat race format, so qualifying really doesn't really matter. It doesn't affect us much, but just lined us up for our heat race. But yeah, car was just really tight on entry. Like, we were tight on entry in hot laps too, and we made a slight adjustment, but just not enough, and was just super tight on entry. Still super tight on entry in qualifying too. So gonna make our car better. We made some adjustments, hoping to be looser for the heat race and run some better laps. So we're now gonna be rolling off from 4th in our first heat race. So like I said, it's a 2 heat format. So we'll start 4th in the first heat, and then it'll be inverted from there. So I'll start 3rd in the second heat race. But first heat race is going to be up next, and we're going to be rolling off from 4th. Very important that we move forward and just make some good passes and try to get some good passing points. The first heat race is going to be up next. Complete here in Roseburg. Started 4th, finished 3rd. Not a bad heat race run. I mean, the track's hard to pass, so not much we could have done. I feel like we could have probably passed the 2nd place car early on in the race if I would have I messed up my entry to 1 and 2, so wasn't able to get around them. And then it took me a minute to like get used to the car, I guess. And then once I got used to it, we were a lot faster and keeping up. Towards like I feel like the last 5 laps, but the first 3 laps I was kind of struggling. Our car's not bad. We got better with the changes that we made, so we're gonna make some changes so we can get me more comfortable, and I need to drive better too. I'm not doing the best. I just need to kind of probably not pitch it in as hard, just work on being more smooth. But overall, I'm just not feeling super great in the car, but my crew's working really hard, making some changes to get us in the right direction. But definitely better with the changes that we made. We're just looking to be even better. So for the next heat race, we're gonna be rolling off from 3rd. So important just to move forward, and we'll try to get the win in this one, but ultimately just run a good race and keep our car up front. But heat race number 2 is gonna be up next. Well, heat race number 2 is complete here in Roseburg. Started third. The car in front of me got a terrible start. She was going so slow on the start, but so there wasn't really much I could do. I couldn't have got a better start because I got a good start, but she just entered the corner so slow. So I was able to go underneath her, and then just was in second the rest of the race. The guy behind me was pretty fast. I think he was faster than us, but I started getting better towards the end. But I think because I kind of made contact in the beginning of the race when I got underneath the car in front of me, I think I know that it rolled the. I didn't know when I was driving, but when we came back off the track, we looked at the car, and the right front knuckle was rolled forward, which would cause my car to have less drive. So the car had lots of power, but it wasn't getting off the corners very well just because it was spinning tires and didn't have much grip. But the car was a lot better. We made some adjustments, and we're definitely getting the right direction. So car feels good, feeling a lot better, getting a lot more comfortable as the night goes on. So we're now locked into tonight's feature, and we're gonna be rolling off from 9th. So just gonna try to move forward, get some good points so we can be lined up well for tomorrow. But main event's gonna be up next, and we're gonna be rolling off from 9th. Well, main event is complete here in Roseburg. Main went all right for us. I believe we ended up finishing in the 6th position. There was quite a bit of chaos in the last lap, but our car was good. Like, as far as like setup goes, our car was good. I felt a lot more comfortable. I felt a lot faster, and I honestly think we had a good piece going into the feature. But unfortunately, throughout the race, my motor just wasn't running. Once we got back to the field, we actually found out that it actually blew up and doesn't have any compression. So we're getting that fixed up so we can be ready for tomorrow. But it would just get loaded up under caution, and it would take us like 5 laps for it to actually run at full potential again. So like it would take we would go 5 laps, and finally it would really start running again. So definitely sucks. It's all right though. I mean, I'm glad we finished the feature because that gave us that'll give us decent points going into tomorrow. Better points than it would have been if we actually blew up and couldn't finish the race. So I'm glad our car's getting better. Just we're fixing the motor right now. My crew's working super hard. Shout out to all of them. They've been working super hard all weekend. But we're getting it fixed up and gonna get it ready for tomorrow. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Lights out.